All right, guys. Um, as expected of me, I forgot to film the car talk pre-workout. So I'm filming it now after the workout. Oh, what is going on? All right. These guys seem to be confused about where to park their U-Haul. Yeah, so workout is finished. I just finished my chest workout. And I'm going to film the car talk now. It was a good workout. Or, I mean, I hope my chest workout after this talk is going to be good. Maybe I'll hit a little bit of chest, maybe some lateral raises to work on those side delts. But yeah, so before the workout, I had a McGriddle, but they forgot my damn egg in my sausage and egg McGriddle. That was a real downer. I had a hash brown, medium Coke Zero because I hate coffee. Whatever, I'm not a fan of tea. I just like water and pop. And then I had a sausage and egg McMuffin. And then I worked out. And I didn't feel the greatest working out with fast food in my stomach, but whatever, I didn't throw up, I didn't shit my pants or anything. So I call that a success. Not shitting your pants at the gym, not throwing up all over everything, that is a success. So you know what? I'm going to talk about cheat days today. So honestly, I think cheat days, there are different methods. So for me, I like the idea of a cheat day or a cheat meal. It's something to look forward to. That way you're not so putting so much strain on your mind, your mentality of I got to be super strict all the time. But let me explain to you the different kinds of cheating. So normally when I'm on a normal diet, which I have not been on for 2024 so far, I eat 2,300 calories in order to stay in a deficit because my maintenance is 2,800 calories. So I eat 2,300 calories. I'll eat about 1,800 calories and then I'll get my protein in with that 1,800 calories. So that leaves 500 calories for me to play around with. If I want to have some chips, I will have some chips. That 500 calories is 2 servings of chips. That's what, 100 grams of chips, I think? Because almost all chips are like 250 to 270 calories per serving, except for like Doritos and Cheetos. But potato chips are all around there. Or I could have some chocolate bars, whatever. I'm diabetic, so I normally don't opt for the chocolate or for candy. But I once in a while I will. So that is what I think is my best way to stay sane, to stay in a deficit, to give yourself a certain amount of calories a day to treat yourself. And if you don't want to, then you can just be in a steeper deficit. As long as you get your protein, that's fine, whatever. So that to me is my best method for me to stay in a deficit. That way you're giving yourself a little treat, you're keeping yourself sane, and you're still in a deficit. Or you cannot do that and you can just give yourself a day where you cheat, or a meal. So every few days you give yourself a meal, a cheat meal. You just go in a steeper deficit. Or you can do what I'm doing, which is if I'm gonna have a cheat day, I will build up to it. So my maintenance is 2,800. My normal deficit is 2,300. I might eat 1,000 calories a day for a few days in order to have that one big cheat day. Now today what I'm doing is a massive cheat day. But it's what, 12:20? By 2 o'clock today, I'll have consumed probably 4,000 to 5,000 calories. By the end of the day, probably 10,000 calories. A cheat day to me, in my mind, is not 10,000 calories. It's more like 4,000 to 5,000 calories. Or 3,000 to 4,000 calories. But yeah, you can build up to it. That's another method. Or another method is you don't build up to it. You just stay on your deficit. It just means it's going to take longer for you to get to your goal. If you're trying to lose 10 pounds and you have a cheat day, it cancels out a lot of the work you did, but it doesn't mean you give up on your goal. You just adapt. You just go back to your, not even adapt, you go back to your regular deficit and then you keep going. As long as you didn't, cheat a massive cheat meal, like 15,000 calories, you're not really ruining too much of the work that you did. I wouldn't even consider it ruining. Now, my girlfriend has the different mentality of there is no such thing as a cheat meal, because if you classify things as cheat meals, cheat days, then you're classifying things as bad. And you don't want to think of anything as bad. I understand that. And for some people, they need that mentality. For me, I don't see that. I don't see it that way, but I understand where she's coming from. Come on, people. There we go. I don't know why they're just slowing down in the middle of an intersection while we're turning. I'm just driving to Costco to grab some more food. One good thing about the Costco here, in Canada, we have poutines, poutine. I don't know, whatever you call it. In America, I guess you guys don't have poutines, but you have chicken bakes and chicken bakes. I'd switch out the poutine for a chicken bake. I wish we had chicken bakes. And you know what else I wish? I wish we had the old Polish hot dogs. The ones that were all pork, not pork and beef. Because my girlfriend doesn't eat beef, she can no longer have the hot dogs. And the fact that you guys just kind of did it secretly, she unknowingly, her and her entire family, their Hindu family, unknowingly was eating beef for a little while. Not cool, guys. Not cool. But anyways, yeah, so that is my mindset on cheat meals, cheat days, cheating in general when it comes to your diet. And some people, maybe they can't have cheat meals. But again, it's all just kind of, everyone has to figure out what it is that works for them. Because cheat meals maybe it doesn't work, cheat days maybe don't work, like whatever it is, you figure out what it is that works for you. If you can't handle, your brain can't handle a cheat day, don't do it. If you can only lose the weight by staying super strict, then stay super strict. Or maybe you just, that's something you need to work on, work through, talk to a therapist. I don't know. Don't put it all on me, I'm no expert. So yeah. Anyways, that's enough for today. That's my little fat loss tip. I apologize for the confusing. It's not even confusing for you. I apologize for me not remembering to film earlier today, but whatever. I'm too focused on my cheat day. I just want to get more food to shove in my belly. Come on, I just want to park, go to the food court, grab myself a hot dog, some pop, diet pop, and a Putin, Vladimir Putin. All right. Okay, I'll see you guys in the gym in just a moment. Goodbye. All right, as always, first exercise is a pressing movement, and it's incline barbell. So we're going to start off with 185. See how that feels. I just had my first cheat meal of the day right before the gym, so I do feel kind of gross. So hopefully I don't throw up. I just let out a silent fart. So my depth has gotten a little better when it comes to the barbell press. I was kind of cutting it around here. Now it's going a little bit closer to my chest, maybe even touching my chest for a few reps. I mean, honestly, I should just drop the weight a little bit and focus on the full range of motion, the ROM, but I'm not. So what? All right, let's do one more set. All right, we're moving on to cable chest press. I've mentioned this before. I struggle with going heavy on this movement because it like lifts my body off the ground. So to counteract that, I just go lighter and just focus more on the squeezing motion. For heavy movements, I do incline barbell press, as you can tell. That's just an ego movement because I do stroke my ego once in a while, aka every chest day. Okay. You can just walk in front. All right, well, we're moving on to pec deck. So I like to finish with flies just because it doesn't require a lot of heavy weight. It's just more of a squeezing, stretching movement. So that's why I finish off with flies. So obviously that means I'm going to focus on the squeeze and the stretch. All right, let's do some lateral raises. Okay, so we're gonna finish off with lateral raises. I'm just gonna sit here and spam some sets, probably 5 to 7 sets of these. I mentioned last time that doing seated lateral raises as opposed to like standing lateral raises, it just kind of helps to get momentum out of the exercise. So hence me doing seated today. All right. All right. I'll see you guys in the change room. Okay. Let's see what we got going on. See, you know what I want with my chest? It's like these, I got like A cups right now of just fatty A cups. I want like muscular B cups. That would be nice. That's the goal. Anyways. All right, let's check it out. Oh. I like that when I flex now, there's like a clear line of the actual muscles in the pec. And when I do lateral raises, I can actually see like my delts and like a few striations as I'm lifting. Anyway. There's no point in doing a vacuum because I suck at them. I got a lot of fat here, and I had a nice big meal before I... Oh, someone left a metal toothpick in the bathroom. But yeah, and I got McDonald's in my belly, and I'm about to go get some Costco hot dog, Costco poutine, and down some Krispy Kreme donuts. And that isn't even halfway into my cheat day. All right. Anyways. Oh, that hurt. I don't know why I did that. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully we'll be having a good back day. I'm going to have to start working off this cheat day. I might actually come back and do a little more cardio. I already did about 3 times as much cardio to start. But I might come back and do a little more cardio just for shits and giggles. All right. Bye, everyone. I'll see you later.